Okay, bear with me. So I ran out of space on the hard drive. I was recording and the hard drive space just ran out, and I didn't think it was going to run out, but I didn't realize that the stuff in my recycle bin didn't get deleted. So um, they decided that they were going to, you know, go to Revenant's Toll and like two cutscenes that we missed, or two lines of dialogue that we missed. Let's take this.
It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is so much to be done, and in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible.
You need not concern yourself with such matters antecedent.
Really, Alphino, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these.
Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter. Namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll.
It is an honor, Antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization.
There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so.
It does.
Sir, unless I am much mistaken, you are the one known as the Warrior of Light, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance?
Likewise.
Slafborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper, and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum, is an undertaking few would contemplate. And fewer still survive.
It wasn't really my idea, to be honest.
You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long.
Well, well, it would seem your reputation precedes you. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have travelled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us, and for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care.
Goodbye, Minfilia.
Ah, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us.
Why is she wearing that, like, dress thing? What's the point of it? Isn't it just in the way? It looks like it's in the way.
You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded.
And?
Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones.
A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands.
What would they be demanding?
From the waking sands to the rising stones, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it?
I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Raubarn included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world.
Are you sure that is wise, Antecedent?
If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst-kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for.
Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition.
And the people have a right to know who saved them.
It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in so doing, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions,
Right,
I would say
Minfilia.
this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed.
I don't remember you fighting anything, so... You never
Great,
fought.
I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them as we have time and again, united as one.
There must be some way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Flamin to teach me the basics of mining too.
Dude, you can't go mining. What are you, dumb? Kill the fruit fly. Alright, Minfilia.
Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alpha no, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild, mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slafborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road, and
Slapborn. Okay, we're in Revenant's Toll. Always so nice here, especially when it's not so foggy.
I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long. You have something for me, yes?
Got another one. Sorry, I'll pay more attention. There you go.
Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. Ha! I jest.
The hell?
Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. Ha! But I jest.
Oh my god.
Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern, where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around.
Is that you? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania, and it would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste.
Is everything quite all right, friend? I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries. You can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters.
I wonder what's going on at the Waking Sands. What's so urgent right now? Better be good. It better be good.
A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle.
Why did I need to talk to Tataru? I should've just went right past her. Souls, no more tales to tell.
I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon.
What day?
We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania.
Thine arrival is customarily timely. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex.
We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Urianger says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago, though I had hoped the Moggles guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation.
Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Holoi. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest.
Pray hasten to Gridania. Ida and Papalimo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Into Gridania again about a primal? Really? We're not done with this? Primal shit? When's all this primal ridiculousness gonna end?
A pleasure to see you as always. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain.
It's a Mog. Really? A Mog primal?
Not long ago, the Moogle Kuplo Kop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one which would imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moogles. The rest you should hear from Kuplo Kop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus Stand.
To the Lotus Stand. Really? Just gonna walk before I get lost. It's the wrong way. It's not the wrong way.
Would the spirits bless me business?
Such is the will of the forest.
The other scions have already arrived, sir. May I show you in?
Please hurry up. Show me in. What's everyone do? I can't jump over that little ledge. Connie Senna. No. Oh, it's Kuplo Kop.
Please, you have to stop them. But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Kupo. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order, yes, but no.
Calm yourself, Kuplo Kop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister.
Most grateful am I that you have come, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplo Kop has brought to us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Mogglmog XII has returned to Eorzea.
A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former.
Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine. Kupo.
Okay.
In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Mogglmog XII, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead.
That sounds
Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Mogglmog XII, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us except good King Moggle 12. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens, so that Moogle kind might at last know peace.
That sounds
Except that he has
really
not
stupid.
remained in the heavens from what I understand. That being your reason for contacting us, yes?
I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea.
The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Moggle 12 is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods.
Those are some mental gymnastics.
Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared?
You're stretching it.
Would that even work?
You're stretching it. Doesn't sound
What
right
I
to
cannot
me.
fathom is why they would even try.
Right.
With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure?
Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought unto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Moggles Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may.
I assure you, the Moggles Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Moggle 12, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact.
Like the sylphs who summoned Ramo, you mean?
We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal.
We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat not only to Moogle kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, confront good King Moggle 12 and drive him from our midst.
Where is he? Where is
Humbly,
he?
I do thank you.
Please don't make me go do a bunch of investigating to find out where he is. Have someone else do that shit. Just let me
The
go and
sanctuary of the
fight
Moggles
dude.
Guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards.
Oh my god.
Brother E. Sumiyan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled.
Why isn't this being
Pray
done
seek
already? Why isn't this already done? Why does the most important person need to go dispel a bunch of wards or whatever? Like, why don't you have someone already ready to do that?
Welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Moggle 12 is of great comfort. To me, and to the elementals both. As I'm sure you know, the Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done.
Why would you be afraid
Make
of a
whatever
Moogle?
preparations you deem necessary, and inform me when you are ready to seek the king.
Whatever, let them attack. Isn't it okay? What's the little Moogle really gonna do? Just slap it, like, a little bit or something, right? And it'll just stop. What can it do? It's like half the size of a cat.
The wards barring access to the king's sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the selfsame method employed 5 years ago, when first the king was summoned to Eorzea.
Okay.
It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the Guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion.
Why is this child a guildmaster?
Kuplo Kop confided in me
Anyone
that he had
explain?
been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Moggul's Guard themselves. Yet alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labour any longer, for fear that the Mughals might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kuplo Kop's keystones. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at West Shore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield.
Oh, God damn it, man. It's fine. I'm not gonna be too angry.
So, how will you do it, Kupo? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there truly is no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead.
I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud.
Look at how big they are. Why are they, is that one holding an axe? This one has a helmet on with a sword and shield. I should just smack all of them down right now. Don't
you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us, by consorting with this Hyur. Imperials, Gridanians, Sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his kinsmoogles! He plots treason against the crown!
Bro, get it back in blood then. Get it back in blood. You have a sword.
Enough! Kuplo Kop will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Mogul Mog 12. May he reign forevermore, Kupo.
Good, this is what I wanted. Go ahead and attack. Oh, they're not going to attack. They're fleeing. Good choice.
The king is planning to purge the Twelveswood of his enemies, Kupo. We've got to stop him before it's too late.
Yeah, but who are his enemies? I thought he didn't. I thought he just came from heaven, right? How does he have enemies? Why? He doesn't live here.
The entrance to Thornmarch is deep within the bramble patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward. But be warned, the Moggul's Guard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo.
Oh my god, an
Let's
escort
go,
quest.
Kupo.
An escort quest, no. Anyway. No. Not enough. Please hurry up, please. See a doge up there.
Faster, Kupo, faster!
Bro, calm down. I got screwed up, but I didn't do it right.
That?
I want her to just keep moving. He's attacking the
Keep going,
Kuplo Kop.
Kupo.
Why? Why are they attacking Kuplo Kop? Why wouldn't you attack me? I'm a bigger threat. Now, am I supposed to go this way? If I go stealth, is Kuplo Kop gonna get lost? Keep going, Kuplo Kop. Come on, come on, keep going. No, actually, stay over there.
Did you hear that? Don't let them hurt me, Kupo.
Why do you have beef with a bunch of little squirrels? Like, what's going on?
I can't take this!
Oh, I'm doing the wrong shit.
Keep going, Kupo.
Really?
Faster, Kupo, faster! Keep going, Kupo.
Good.
Faster, Kupo, faster! Did you hear that?
Just woke up and get out of the way. Wow.
Don't let them hurt me, Kupo.
There's two?
I can't take this! Keep going, Kupo.
Right home. Come on, Kupo Cop, we're going.
Did you hear that? Don't let them hurt me, Kupo.
Oh, I attacked the wrong thing.
I can't take this! Are we going to die? Don't let them hurt me, Kupo.
What?
We're here,
Telling
Kupo.
me lies,
I don't see
game.
any more beasts, do you?
Nope. Oh, goddamn it.
Are you ready to face the king, Kupo? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to an aetherite. Kupo, I'll open the way for you. The rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the king back whence he came.
Alright. Okay. That looks really cool, right? Right. Looks like whatever you did really stirred the nest, Faith. The grid is on fire. Look at his sword. What a cringe boy. Come here. I want you. I like you. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing.
Impossible! That one's mine! You're gonna get it! Right in the bum, Kupo!
What is this like? Just like a little fun little thing that they're letting us do after we slog through a realm reborn. I guess we're supposed to spread out. I mean, I don't know. I'll check the damage from spread out. The damage for 0.
Ah, I'm bad at this. Make way, make way. Ever dance with a Moogle in the pale moonlight?
Nope. Don't plan on it either.
Next time won't
Hey,
be
you
so
can't
easy.
either.
Wait, we're doing this now, Kupo. We're in big trouble now, Kupo.
I don't know why I did that. I should not have done that.
I need to lie down. That's just petty.
Yeah, well, I'm the most petty person ever. So, that ever existed in life. And that is not hyperbole.
Hail to the Kupo. I mean king.
It's kind of cute, right?
Kupo. You're in for it now, Kupo.
You can run, but you can't Kupo. There's so many of us. This is cool.
Know your place. How about thee, Kupo?
Oh, I thought that one of those was gonna dissipate earlier than it did. It just did. I might be too zoomed in. Oh, I'm dead. I died. I have no idea. I mean, I know why. Because I walked through that explosion. I thought that it was gonna be like a 1-2 like dissipation, but it wasn't. That was cool. That was it.
You did it, Kupo. You did it. Good King Mogglmog 12, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moggles Guard when you did. Thank you. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Pukni Pak that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Rhea O at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain.
Rhea O. Is that like Ricky O? Is she gonna punch me through the stomach?
I am Rhea Osena, a Padjal of Gridanya, as you might discern from the horns on my head.
Okay.
My name may be unfamiliar to you, but doubtless together among... This is an art for which we have no small need. The Twelveswood has been made to suffer unspeakable pains.
Why?
Fucked the wrong person.
I've served Ryo since she was a little girl no bigger than me.
I fucked the wrong person again.
Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Moggle 12, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen. All Moogle kind owes you a debt, Kupo. Ah, and I sense Rhea wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption.
Okay.
Your bravery in service to the Twelveswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten.
That was not good.
My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind.
Okay, let's go back to Con East Center.
Business?
Please, you must do something.
The Elder Seedseer is expecting
right.
you, sir. May I show you in?
Yes. Please, show me in. Hurry up so Connie Senna can stop talking. She already... She hasn't even started talking. I want her to stop.
Warrior of light, you are returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad.
You don't sound it.
Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Then it is as we feared.
The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him, for one thing.
Then, mayhap, the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the ether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds.
According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same.
Which means...
Ascians! This whole business reeks of their handiwork.
Kupopo! They said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago. But Gridanya has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question...
Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts?
Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. My heartfelt thanks. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss.
Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter.
The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll.
We knew we could count on you, my lady.
While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedseer, Mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired?
Revenant's Toll. Oh, the Waking Sands? We didn't move yet? Oh, we didn't move yet.
It is good to see you hale and healthy, our friend. I received word from Ida and Papali Mo that you had felled good King Mogulmog XII, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north, as one ponderous caravan, would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end.
Oh?
Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger.
Urianger's not coming with us?
I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alizé shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone?
Dude, don't ask me about... Ask someone else to do that. Any tasks remain undone. I have other shit to do. Like, why are you asking me to go and see if there's anything left? Like, bro. Now I gotta listen to frickin' Urianger drone on about whatever.
Thou art ever welcome, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history? In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the eons, and still sooner than they are found. Be not offended. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of... Whence came that cry? The solar, 12 forefend, the antecedent.
What the hell?
Our friend, you must... Tell me, Louisois, would you have done the same?
Louisois Levière was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing.
An Ascian here! How?
How readily you see you are indeed gifted, antecedent.
But you are not like the others. Your robes.
Gifted but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you.
He who... You speak of La Habrea.
La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes.
Then he is still...
Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion.
What are...
We're ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. Is something the matter? Ah, I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready.
It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her we are indistinct.
I do not understand.
Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colours perception. Thus did she perceive naught. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded.
You know nothing about me, nothing.
The gift grants you clarity, it grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation.
La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo.
La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master.
And if we did?
There would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends.
Wait, stay where you are.
I don't know why you thought to do it.
Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the Ardor, I wonder?
What did you think you were going to do? Pretty sure he said he was leaving in peace. You should have just let him leave.
I take it there is no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill.
I heard a cry. What happened? Are you all right? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic.
Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it.
An Ascian, my lady. Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen?
I know not and care not. Find him. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to.
I don't,
Pray attend me, Tataru.
Can we just go to Revenant's Toll? Please? Now I gotta search for an Ascian. I will just do this. That should take me outside. Chocobo up. Or wait a minute. Where am I going? Search for the... Now I don't know where to go. There's no like zone. I don't know. I guess I'll go back inside. It says go to Western Thanalan. They want me to search Vesper Bay with no quest marker. I can't walk here. Okay. I don't have this.
Well met.
I've never been over here before. This is cool. Vesper Bay is super small. Man. Wasn't it like over here? But that's not Vesper Bay though. I now do not know what to do. Give me a second. I just randomly kind of walked into
I am told that you are the
area.
warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon.
You're not gonna waylay me. Alright. Your little fops can't beat me. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. I'm being judged. Don't dare. Really? Oh crap. Oh, I think they exploded and took a lot of my health. I didn't see because I was too zoomed in. Oh wait, I should get more. A little bit more. There we go. Oh crap. Screwed up. Oh my god, they're doing so much damage. I didn't realize how much they were hitting for.
Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense.
Well, you're not defending yourself on other people's property, though. You came on other people's property, you trespassed, you're not defending yourself.
I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you. Your mother favours you still, that much is plain. But surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this.
This guy sounds like the dopiest Brit ever. Like, I can see this kid like behind his Discord mic doing these voices, and I can picture what he looks like.
I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God.
Please don't tell me to go back to Vesper Bay, even though I feel like that's... I'm just gonna use this and then check. Right. Like, can we move on from Vesper Bay, please? I thought we were leaving. Let's leave. We clearly said we were leaving Vesper Bay, so let's leave Vesper Bay. It's been like 6 missions.
Thank the gods you've returned. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon, he was waiting for you. What did you do?
Of course he was
What did
waiting
he
for
say?
me, Minfilia. Why would... Come on. The whole reason he came here was not for you. I mean, whatever, bro.
As it was, so shall it be again. Of when does he speak? And of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portend much but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart.
Dude, don't. Just go.
I believe
Just
I mentioned
go.
before that my father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that.
Okay.
As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the resistance with vital imperial secrets, while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, My father left behind his journal,
Hurry up.
which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father.
Fine. Okay. God damn it. I just want to leave Revenant's Toll, and they just keep doing all the things that they're doing, and I don't like it. I just want to go to the next place, and they're just dragging it on, and I don't see a reason.
I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger?
I couldn't tell you, Urianger. I really couldn't. Just here, take this book. She told me to give you this book. I wasn't really listening.
The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well can I imagine the antecedent's pain. Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain.
This is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to...
Didn't you say that you were going to wait for me because it would be like the last thing you did? I won't leave without
Once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the 7th heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters.
Okay.
Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new ether rite in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our door.
Fine. Like, make up your mind. First you want me to go with you, then you go without me. And leave me here with Urianger spouting freaking nonsense. It's not nonsense, but it's just boring. He's boring. And so is Minfilia.
Oh, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up.
As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising...
Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here.
Ah, that man.
That looks like
I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower.
That looks like Nero Tolskeva. That's who that is.
You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows.
Dude, it's Nero Tolskeva.
Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside.
Okay.
Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside.
Okay.
The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you.
The Outlandish Man. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a Scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower to see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. I can't continue without... So, can I go inside?
For obvious reasons, Castrum Sentry...
Okay. Where is... Hold on. Building on the stone. Alright, so I can't... I guess in there. But... I'm just gonna speak with Minfilia. We're operating out of a bar. Minfilia, wow, same desk and everything. She just brought that desk back from Vesper Bay.
Well, it is certainly spacious. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, for today we declare our independence.
We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavour to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions.
Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. A moment of your time. I would speak of Elidibus.
Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldessian hath been met with silence.
No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us.
They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst.
No, I will not believe it. An outpost perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldessian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus.
'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however. They are unlike to yield it unconditionally.
Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development.
Surely.
What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Ochre? Or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures, and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Kryl, where are you?
Whom? I don't know Kryl.
Your intercession was not foretold.
You object?
We question. Our plans are in motion, your intentions unclear.
They survived the Seventh Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you?
No, it does not.
Serve as you will. So too shall I. We labour not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last, they see.
Still waters.
Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manner, significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest, but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Y'shtola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do.
Seems unlikely. What other primal can, like... How many primals are we gonna summon? In fight. Alrighty guys, here we are outside of, well, the next objective I think. We're going to probably talk to Y'shtola and go in there and speak to them about what happened with the thefts. But we're going to do that in the next episode. So I would like to thank you guys for joining today. I've been Blaine Blast. This is MMO Library, and we'll see you in the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV. See you soon.